Meet sailing yacht Avanti and her crew, Gerard and Jacqueline. We left Cape Town in December 2021 on our floating home, heading west on an adventure of a lifetime around the world. This morning we are on our way to Richards Bay, saying goodbye, on our way to Durban, saying goodbye to Richards Bay. And we are 3 boats that are leaving together. And last night we figured out that two of us are promised the same mooring in Durban, in Durban's yacht club. So it's a race for berth number D52, and they were supposed to leave it a little bit later. It's about 5 a.m. now, and they've already left. So let's see if we can catch them, Gerard.
The weather's definitely shifted, so it's all clear to head to Durban. We had to wait for the southwester to clear, the rain to clear up a little bit as well, before hopefully the easterlies set in later today to give us a smooth passage down the current and all the way down to Durban. Durban is about a 14-hour sail from Richards Bay with the current in our backs. The easterly and northeasterly winds will only fill in by midday, so we'll probably have to motor the first few hours of the passage. Requesting permission to leave Zululand Yacht Club and exit the harbour en route to Durban. Over. Sir? Apologies, port control. Just repeat that, please. Over.
Your name?
Vessel name is Avanti. Skipper name is Gerard Duplessis. Over.
Are you from local?
Correct. Yes, we are a local boat. Over.
The center flight plan?
Yes, we submitted the site plan yesterday and we were cleared yesterday late afternoon by the port. Over.
You proceed and quarantine when you're exiting the breakwater.
Thank you, port control. Avanti standing by on channel 1216. The sea is at least a little bit less choppy or sloppy, so I think it was the reflection of the swell against the breakwater and the shore. So we're about 15 nautical miles away from Richards Bay now, still motoring, almost no wind. The wind is supposed to blow like a northeasterly, so that would have been good for downwind sailing, but we're motoring at the moment, just having a croissant for breakfast. The wind is at last filled in a little bit, so we have about 15 knots of wind from astern as per the prediction. The prediction is actually a little bit stronger, but yeah, we stopped the engine. We're doing about 4.5, 5 knots boat speed, and just with the pulled out Genoa, and we got about a 1.5 to 2 knots of current with us, so making good ground. The rain has subsided, so it's a very nice hot and sunny day. Made it to Durban.
We are coming into Durban Harbour. It was a quick ride today. It was much more beautiful than we thought it was going to be. And as we enter at sunset, we can see the skylight of the city as well as the big football stadium or soccer stadium.
We arrived in Durban last night. It was at night, but the harbour is very well lit. So we had a very good reception from Vince. We even got a bottle of wine, but we were quite tired, so we headed to the bed quite early. Or well, as soon as we arrived. This morning, getting up the harbour, the water is extremely dirty, I must say. So not that inviting, but it's definitely a safe spot to stop if you can't make the jump from Richards Bay to East London. Like I said, the reception was very good. People are very friendly. And there's actually 2 yacht clubs to choose from. There's Point Yacht Club and Royal Natal Yacht Club. So you can choose either of those. They share kind of a moorings. So I'm not sure exactly what the arrangement is. We're on a Point Yacht Club mooring, and that was organized by Vince Snell, very friendly. Today I'm tasting a South African craft beer. This is brewed just outside of Cape Town, about 30 or 40 kilometers in a small town called Darling, or just outside the town. They make quite a few craft beers, and they also host a mountain bike race every year that I used to do. And we used to enjoy one of these at the finish of the race where they dished them out for free. This one is called a slow beer. It's quite a weird bottle shape. It looks like almost like a type of a Belgian beer. It's 4.5% in alcohol, 330 milliliters in volume, and like I said, this is the slow beer lager. It's about 20 Rand in the bottle store or in the supermarket here in Durban. Let's see if it still tastes as good as I remember. So yeah, very refreshing and crisp lager, like they should be. No hop or real malty taste or anything. Just a very refreshing beer for a nice and hot summer's day. So in terms of the cost, the size and the taste for this one will go at an 8.5 out of 10. Cheers.
We are just waiting for the next weather window because this area of Durban isn't really nice to be in, but the Ubers are relatively cheap to get to you know, shopping centers or beaches or entertainment. So easy to get around and a lot closer to shops than the Richards Bay Club was, but hopefully we get out of here soon.
The next run from Durban to East London is along the Wild Coast, and it's called that for a reason. The current can be up to 5 knots at times, and if you have wind against that current, the conditions are super bad. So we are waiting for a weather window where we'll have wind from astern and current from astern, so it will be quite a fast sail. You need about a day and a half window to get to East London safely, and then take it from there onwards.
Thank you for watching, and see you next time as we tackle the Wild Coast.